Topic is coordinate geometry. Okay, so coordinate geometry is covering your new syllabus D book 2 and book 3 as well. So let's see all these formulas and some facts related to the coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry in general we say that a topic which combines the properties of coordinates, means xy ordered pairs, along with the straight lines and use of algebra also in solving the questions related to some of the geometric properties may also be applicable. Okay. Midpoint formula. Midpoint is the central point of any two points joined together as a line segment, for example. So the midpoint formula is represented by generally by capital M equals to x1 plus x2 upon 2, y1 plus y2 upon 2. So your answer will be in the coordinate form. Gradient. Gradient is also known as the slope. So how steep the line is, that is basically the gradient, represented by a small m, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Just remember that this is not the power. If we have to write the power, we write down x square, for example. But this is the subscript. We write x to y1 or y2. It is written under the alphabet. So this is a subscript basically. And that is only for numbering or ordering the x and y values of the coordinates. What is the formula of gradient? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Equation of a straight line can be given in two ways. In some of the countries it is said that y is equals to mx plus c. Sometimes that alphabet can be changed. Y is equals to mx plus b. Both are correct. What is c over here? It is the y-intercept, and y-intercept is the point where the line is going to cut the y-axis. And what is small m? That is the gradient, we have seen it. The second equation or the form is y minus y1 is equals to m x minus x1. Similarly, we have some other properties which are important. For example, parallel lines have the same gradient. If you calculate the gradient of the lines which are parallel to each other, they will give you the same value of the gradient. Perpendicular lines which are cutting at 90 degrees each other, in that case the gradients will be in the form, if you multiply their gradients, your answer should be -1. Or it can also be said that gradient of one line is the negative reciprocal of the other gradient. So what I have written over here, m1 is equals to -1 upon m2. Distance or length formula. It is also important to calculate sometimes the magnitude of the line which is given. D is equals to D or L is equals to the root, square root x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 whole square, and that will give you the distance or length formula. Horizontal lines, the lines like this, they have the zero gradient, and the zero gradient because you know that the formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. In that case, your x value is changing, but the y values will remain the same. So it will have the zero gradient. Vertical lines, they have the undefined gradient. Undefined means we represent the undefined lines as the infinity. Okay? So this is the basics of the coordinate geometry.